Hey, what's up all you action figure lovers out there? Master Marvel's back at it once again, bringing you another action figure review. That's right, baby. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at this Red Hulk. But before I get into this, you guys know the drill, man. This video is not meant for kids. It's for adult collectors only. So you know, 13 under, get out of here. Alright, so let's talk about this bad boy. And let's really talk about this bad boy. This is definitely a toy review, but... I mean, we get them all the time. We get about 2 or 3 of these a year. These exclusives that everybody's just, you know, goes nuts for and scalps. But this guy right here, man, is just ridiculous the way it is. I'm really consider myself very lucky to have been able to find one of these this early on still out in the wild. So, because I mean, really, you just look on Facebook and some of the groups and stuff, you see where they've already gone. You know, some people have 5, 10 of these things, and it's ridiculous, man. Like, so I've said it before. If you're looking for this guy, either wait it out until they come back around, which should be a couple weeks, maybe up to a month, whatever, you know, or try to find it for a reasonable price on Amazon or something. But don't give the fucking scalpers the time of day. Don't give them the satisfaction of, you know, we gotta slow. The only way to stop scalpers is to stop buying from scalpers. You know what I mean? And honestly, even if the scalpers like are giving it to you at close to retail price, I don't know. If you see somebody posting, you know, numerous amounts of these things, I wouldn't go for it. I'd say fuck you. You're stuck with them, man. You know, really, because. That's why we can't find these fucking things. You know what I mean? It's because of the scalpers. It's not because they're limited to stock or anything like that. It's these motherfuckers go in there and they wipe them out and they want to fucking jack the prices or something. And, you know, they're justifying it to themselves that they're heroes and they're saving the day because they're getting figures that you can't get. Well, if they left the motherfuckers alone, you'll find them. So, you know what I mean? Anyways... Like I said, I'm just really happy to have this. But let's just get this guy open and get it over with. I don't have my knife in here, do I? I have one. Yeah. I could ramble on and on about scalpers. That is seriously one of my biggest pet peeves. It drives me nuts. Yeah, this dude's... He needs every bit of this package that he can get, man. It's like, remember the Giant Man? They had Giant Man packed in one of these and he's all crouched down. This guy had to be doing the splits damn near to get in there. So, he's big. So, obviously I'll do some comparisons. I kind of wish that I had the old Build-A-Figure Red Hulk to compare this to. I don't. But if you give me 2 seconds to jump off camera, I can get, I think, the next best thing to that. So give me just a sec. My viewers probably just love the fact that I leave the camera like, see ya, be back in a second. Alright, man. This dude's badass. And, to me, the Red Hulk, the comic book series, was kind of one of the most memorable comic book series that I've read in the last, I was going to say 10 years, but this might actually be just a hair farther than 10 years ago when this story, right about there maybe. But I remember it going on, and I remember when none of us even knew who the Red Hulk was. Like, cause, you know, he's going around killing people, like the Abomination and stuff, but, you know, the Green Hulk, Banner, had an alibi. You know, he was, you know, seen at the time of his destruction, so, I remember a lot of theories going around of who it might have been. A lot of people thought, and I even thought it was the Punisher. But then I think even he had a bout with the Punisher in that run. So it was a cool surprise to find out that it was Thunderbolt Ross himself. So I just thought that was pretty badass. And yeah, I really like this figure, man. It turned out really well. And even though it's two separate characters, but I mean the mustache totally suits Thunderbolt Ross. But I don't think that version of the Hulk is actually Thunderbolt Ross. But either way, I still think that this could have came with an alternate head with the mustache on it. I'm not saying that it should have been the definitive version of it, but at least maybe having that option would have been cool. And I guess it's not going to be real hard to customize that if you really wanted to. But I mean, yeah, I like this thing. Even though it's the same exact sculpt as our 80-year classic Hulk and stuff like that, it just feels completely like a totally different character altogether. And it's all in the head, really. I mean, the head and the paint, of course, but that head sculpt is really what delivers it. The hair. So, yeah, this dude's a beast. I love it. And, I mean, I don't think I'm going to have to go over the articulation of this because it is the same exact articulation from our previous Hulks that we've gotten. And I won't go over the articulation, like I said, but I don't have to because, as you can see, this Hulk, he's got the moves, man. This guy, you can get him in a lot of dynamic poses. So, yeah, this is great. Whatever you want to do, man. High flying punches, whatever. And I think the biggest complaint that most people could agree on that have complained about it is the fact that the butterfly joints in the shoulders don't go forward at all. They could have cut into that chest just a little bit for that. I mean, because, I mean, that way we can get our fucking, you know, our fucking Hulk claps and shit going on. That would have been cool to be able to do that. And who's to say that later down the road they won't retool this for something and we'll get that action in there. But it's just kind of depressing that they didn't already think ahead and do that, because otherwise they would have had the perfect action figure, I think. But yeah, I can't wait to post this dude up, man. He is sweet. I'm really glad to have it. It pops, man. That red is just so defined. And there is a wash to it. There is like a dry brushing maybe going over it of some orange or something, maybe yellow, to kind of throw some tone in there. To cross the chest and everything, over the shoulders. You can kind of see it picking up on camera. I love the paint, the nails, the toenails and the fingernails, the yellow eyes. They're all very cool. And I wish, I should have done it. I wish I had my down there my Ultimate Goblin, Green Goblin Build-A-Figure with the flames and stuff, because I really wanted to throw those on here. Which I believe that's another thing besides the alternate head, that with this, especially with the hype and how hard it is to get, if they would have given us an alternate head and those pieces, it just reused them and threw them on this guy because it's perfect, this really would have been an outstanding figure, man. But I mean, Hasbro, we know what to expect from them. They want to give us nice things, and then at the same time they want to just like put on the brakes and like give us bare minimal shit. I don't know how they decide what they're gonna do and how they're gonna package things, but my personal, I think they should have went that route. You know, gave us more options with this. It's an exclusive. When they do the exclusives, it's like that Black Widow, the Ultimate Black Widow that they got out there that's loaded with all that shit. They could have done something like that with this. But let's get into some comparisons. First, I'll bust out our classic new 80-year Hulk to go with him. I mean, these are a perfect match. Turn your head that way. Yeah, they look fantastic together. Now, the only one of these Hulks that I never did get so far was the SDCC version of the green one with the kind of like shaved side, you know, the shaved The sides of the head shaved. Like, I'll bring this just for the hell of it. It's basically like this one, except it's the SDC exclusive, and it's that same buck right there. So, yeah. But I do have this one. I never opened it. I would love to get a second one of these eventually, if I can get them at the right price, so I can have one uncarded. Just because I don't know. I like it. The massiveness of it. This guy just needs to be out of the package. But yeah, these things are all really great. These Hulks. And it's a lot like the Hulk right now, because he's a very specific sculpt, a lot like our Wolverine, where, you know, when the Juggernaut wave, we got our new Wolverine, and everybody loved it. It was perfect, so they've just been reusing the hell out of that, and they're going to keep doing it, which I'm not going to complain about, because really, right now, that is the perfect Wolverine. That's kind of how I feel about this Hulk. Like, they could keep on making different versions of it, using the same buck, and I'll be satisfied, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not going to complain a whole lot. Unless, of course, it's a situation like this Red Hulk where people just go fucking retarded about it. So, yeah. This thing's badass. I still love this Hulk. Like, this is my favorite Hulk. And, I don't know. Obviously, they weigh the same, but they don't feel any different. Dang. Still, I really love this Hulk. This is my definitive Hulk right here. So, but it's cool that these aren't just, this is Banner and Thunderbolt Ross. This isn't Hulk and Hulk, you know, you get what I'm saying. It's not the same character. So, but they scale perfect. This is, oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Alright, so let me get this dude out of the way. Now, I was talking about the original Build-A-Figure of this and how I did not have it. I didn't show you guys this, but I want to do a comparison. This was my custom version of the Red Hulk that I did with their first appearance Hulk from Toy Biz. And it's awful. You don't even have to tell me, I already know. It's awful. But, and I remember when this was actually a pretty good size Hulk. And it was bulky and it was a lot of plastic, and this felt awesome to have. This new Hulk makes this look so puny. That's fucking awesome, man. That's why, I mean, I will do everything but just throw this fucking figure across the room. But, you know, it was my Red Hulk. That's all I can say. But yeah, let's get that piece of shit out of here. Now, I talked about the Build-A-Figure. This is not the Red Hulk Build-A-Figure, obviously, but this is the exact same buck that they used for that Red Hulk. And this was that Hulk and Valkyrie 2-pack that was a Toys R Us exclusive. And, yeah. It's kind of cool, I guess. But I'd really love to get that SDCC version of this Hulk here, you know, in the new buck, because I'd love to review it, and I'd love to compare it to this Hulk. Man, this dude's just being a shithead to me right now. But for the longest time, this was my definitive Hulk on my shelf, because it was, I guess, the best version that I had, at least. Yeah, he's being a shithead. He always was. These fucking old Hasbro fucking ball joints that they got here, they're just a damn joke, aren't they? Ugh, I'm glad they got rid of that. This dude ain't gonna want to stand static for nothing. Trying to get him as static as I could just to see the height difference, but I don't even have to. Fuck that guy. Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah, I waste so much time trying to do this, and like, eventually you're gonna fucking lose interest and jump off my channel, so just fuck it. You get more entertainment out of seeing me throw this shit, right? Anyways, badass fucking figure. Super happy to have this now. Just look at that fierce face right there, man. This dude is dope. And it's that head sculpt is really what sells it for me. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing much else to say about this, but keep up the good work, Hasbro, I guess, and just maybe try to add a little more to it when you make exclusives, especially. I mean, I get it on Build-A-Figure stuff because you got to have room in that package for the pieces, but... And this is a big figure, and I guess... I don't know, that packaging, regardless of how big he was, I could see... You see there's not a lot of room there for extra pieces, but... I don't know. A head could have went right here or something. I don't know. It's whatever to me. Maybe use a different package. I don't know. But, alright. That's all I'm going to say about this figure. I'm not going to keep rambling on about this guy. I hope you guys liked my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And as always, it's your boy Master Marvel here, man, doing the damn thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. So peace out.